greater insight into what's going on in this case. Carol?
Jim Spellman reporting live from Colorado this morning. So what can we expect when Holmes appears in court today? I'm joined now by criminal defense attorney and family lawyer Sharon Liko. Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for being with us this morning. Most of the documents in the case file, including the arrest affidavit, are sealed. A gag order restricts what attorneys and law enforcement officers can say about the case. Is this unusual?
It's the way it needs to be. This case has to be tried in a courtroom, not by the media, not in the press. Remember, they have to get an impartial jury, and it's going to be hard enough given all the pretrial publicity. I would expect that the defense possibly will file a motion to change venue so that it's not heard in Arapahoe County, heard somewhere else in the state of Colorado where people aren't as emotionally charged.
Some details are expected to come out in court today. What can we expect?
We can expect to hear a laundry list of charges. I would expect at least 100 charges against him: murder, attempted murder, aggravated assault. We're going to hear issues regarding his notebook that he sent to the psychiatrist, and that really is privileged information between a doctor, patient, psychiatrist, patient. That's privileged information. It should not be released. So his defense lawyer should get that.
Prosecutors say they have the notebook, but they have not looked inside. That's just so hard to believe. I mean, the temptation would be there.
The temptation is there, but I'll tell you, as a lawyer, we are trained to avoid that temptation, and when we're not supposed to look at things, we usually don't.
A motive, I mean, can we expect any details about a possible motive for this crime?
You know, this case isn't going to be about motive. This guy did it. There's no question as to who done it. He did it. The issue is going to be, at the end of the day, whether this guy lives or dies. This is a death penalty case. If any case screams out for the death penalty, it's this one. So the defense lawyer's job is to save his life. And if they can save his life, whether that be through an insanity plea or somehow avoiding the death penalty, they've done their job.
So will we find out if it's a death penalty case in court today?
Not necessarily, no. The prosecution has a couple of months before they have to decide whether or not it's going to be a death penalty case. And it's a very long, involved, complicated decision. The prosecution's going to meet with the victims and get their input. This is a long road if this goes the death penalty route. The victims need closure, and there won't be any closure until this case is over with. You've got some victims that don't believe in the death penalty and they have forgiveness in their hearts, and you've got others that, hey, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, this guy needs the death penalty. So assuming the death penalty is the way they're going to go, you can expect a long, long, hard-fought case.
But we won't. We probably won't find out today. Sharon Liko,
right,
thank you so much for being here this morning. We appreciate it. I bet you spent